One of the most storied college football programs in the South is trying to put its season back together after a football player boycott. Grambling State University, historically black college, home to a legendary football program, had to forfeit Saturday's game against Jackson State because only 22 players showed up last Friday to get on the bus. Players have been angry ever since the head coach and former Super Bowl MVP Doug Williams was fired in September. His replacement was reassigned earlier this week, and players also boycotted 2 days of practice. So a lot happening here in this story. I want to bring in Alina Machado. She joins me here in Studio 7. Also in Jackson, Mississippi, Professor Emmett Gill of North Carolina Central University. He is the National Director of the Student Athletes Human Rights Project. So, Professor, we're going to get to you in a second, but you know, there is a lot to this story here in terms of this boycott, in terms of, players being frustrated over this coach's firing. Specifically, what are these players frustrated about?
The coach's firing, Brooke, is really a small piece of this entire puzzle. We found a letter online that was reportedly written by the Grambling State football players to the university's administration detailing a number of complaints. That letter also mirrors what was noted on a Twitter page that we found that appears to belong to Naquan Smith. He's one of the players and the apparent team spokesperson. Now, that page, we want to show you some of the pictures on that page that shows what the letter is talking about. It shows pictures of broken equipment and moldy ceilings and walls, and those pictures are captioned with "See Our Struggle." Now, in the grievance letter, it's also noted again that the equipment in the weight room is falling apart, that workout benches are tearing and ripping. The players also seem to be unhappy with the fact that they're now taking bus rides in excess of 8 hours right before a game rather than flying. Now, as you mentioned, the team did not play last weekend against Jackson State, forfeiting that game. However, players seem to be willing to play this Saturday against Texas Southern. And here's what Smith has to say about that.
Although we're going to continue our season, we have not forgotten the situation, and how we've gotten here. Grambling has given the opportunity to be a part of its legacy, and we're looking to improve its conditions for the university and future student athletes.
Now, there are reports that state budget cuts are to blame. The university says it's not just affecting the football program, but also the university as a whole. University officials are also saying, Brooke, that they are working with the players to deal with these